Peace and welcome to Fierce Feminine Rise channel. If you're new here, my name is Aura, creatress of Fierce Feminine Rise, and here we talk about different aspects of feminine embodiment and how to live fiercely, sovereignly, creatively, sensually, and in your own divine truth. Today we're going to be discussing the Maiden Archway, or I like to say Archway, and we're going to be talking a little bit about this archway of a woman's life cycle and also how it complements other cycles that are simultaneously happening, and also why it's important and what it represents. So the Maiden Archway is often associated with the archetypal energy that represents the first cycle in a woman's life. So this, if you're looking at it in earthly years, this would be anywhere between 0 to 25 years of age. This is known as the Maiden Archway of a woman's life cycle. And this is something we are initiated within either with our knowing or without our knowing, but we all move through this particular energy that happens, this gateway, this portal in our lives. Now, how it syncs up to other aspects of our life is the Maiden Archway is associated with spring, the season of spring. It's also associated with a particular time frame in the morning. So even if you're beyond 25 years of age, you are still cycling and dancing with the Maiden Archway in your life. Every time spring comes around, every morning, every time you are moving through pre-ovulation, and every time the moon is waxing, we are moving through this archway or archway known as the Maiden. Why is this archway important? So this archway is important because it represents a lot of learning, curiosity. It is time frame in a woman's life where she is becoming informed by her body, becoming informed by the world, becoming informed to menstruation. When we're 0 to 25 is usually we're going to menstruate at some point in this time frame, and we're also going to be exploring our self-expression. We might play with a lot of different styles. It's also the archway when we begin to get curious about sex and sexuality and relationships and love. And often if we are not guided through this gateway, it's a lot of fumbling and learning, which is not bad. This is, this archway is also a time where we begin to move further and further away from our comfort zone, further and further away from our home, our family, and their ideas and beliefs. And when we get to start exploring the world for ourselves and begin to create our own truths and get to know our bodies and our life in a unique way outside of what anyone else is sharing with us. If we're never informed or led through this archway, there can sometimes be an imbalance to our rhythm. So everyone moves through rhythms, especially if you're in a feminine embodied being. You are constantly moving through rhythms every day and all throughout the cycles of your life. You are not always going to be menstruating. You're not going to always have babies. You're not going to always look youthful, right? There's going to be changes in rhythms that move throughout your life. But this first archway, the Maiden, informs the rest of them, and there are 3 more that we move through in our lifetime. And so if there are imbalances in this archway, which often tend to happen, there's this 0 to 25 is usually the time when we, as children, we pick up a lot of trauma, either subconsciously or consciously. It's often a lot of times where we experience shame about our body. And so we're not so comfortable to move into the next archway of the mother because we haven't fully been met, seen, and acknowledged in the Maiden. I want to finally share that this Maiden Archway is also all about beauty and radiance, and a lot of times it is associated with youthfulness, and youthfulness goes beyond age. It is an inner vibration. And so we're going to be strengthening our inner vibrations throughout the journey so that we can show up fully in our bodies, fully in our beauty, in our radiance, in our pleasure, and our presence. So there's a lot to this. I'm just giving you a little taster, a little introduction to this archway, because we at Fierce Feminine Rise are going to be moving through these archways throughout 2022. And we're going to be syncing the archways with every season. And so this next season that is approaching is spring, and we will be moving through the Maiden Archway. And our theme for this archway is alive with pleasure and presence. And so I will be leading an online journey for women all around the world to come and learn about these mysteries of femininity and to learn about this particular archway of their life. It's going to be a very magical journey. We are going to be learning things that maybe we have no idea about, we've never experienced or explored. A lot of the information might be new, or it might be things you've already, begun studying. I want to be clear in sharing that this archway, this Maiden Archway, alive with pleasure and presence, is for absolutely any woman. It does not matter your age, it does not matter where you're at in your life cycle, because like I shared in the beginning, we are always moving through this archway. And so getting to know it where you're at now in your life is going to support you tremendously throughout the rest of your life cycle. And so I welcome all women of all ages, no matter where you fall on your life cycle rhythm dance. You are welcome here. We're going to journey together for 7 weeks. And each week we'll be moving through a different portal and a different theme to dive deeper into the Maiden Archway and to be able to integrate this wisdom, her wisdom, so that it may inform our life in a healing, empowering, and productive way. And so if you are interested in learning more about what this Maiden Archway journey is all about, I'm going to link below the newsletter where I describe everything. And you're welcome to subscribe to our newsletter. I'll be sharing different insights and wisdoms and what we're up to at Fierce Feminine Rise. And so I invite you to join us and stay connected to this beautiful, beautiful growing community of Fierce Feminine Rise. And yeah, if you have any questions or comments, please write them below. And you're also always welcome to reach out to me. You can email me at fiercefemininerise@gmail.com. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, share it with other women in your life or people in your life. All right, lots of love and enjoy the rest of your day.